Good morning, everybody. Mr. Flanders here, and we are on day 4 of our Math with Our Learning packets. If you please pull out worksheet 8A for our guided class practice, we're going to go over this together. And then afterwards, we're going to go over a little bit of the B side and then have you work on it on your own. Ooh, this sounds like fun. I'll see you guys in just a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and hop into it. You'll notice that I've already written my name and the date at the top of the paper. I would like for you to please do the same. Write your name on the name bar, and then in the date, you're going to write 8/27/20. The 8 is for August because August is the 8th month. 27 is the official day, and then the 20 is for 2020, the year. Okay? Go ahead and get that done. You'll be writing the date using digits. That means numbers. All right, go ahead and take a couple of extra seconds and finish up. And then we're going to look at number 1. And as my friends are finishing up, and we're getting ready to look at number 1, if you could please make sure you also have the birthday graph available. We're going to need it for this first question, okay? All right, number 1. Use the class birthday graph to answer these questions. Question number 1. What is the first month of the year? So I'm going to pull out my birthday graph. And the very first month of the year is going to be this one right here. Does anybody know what the first month is? Can you read that right there? It says January. January. January is the first month of the year. So what we're going to do is write the word January. J-N-U-A-R-Y. January. All right. And then the second part of the question asks, how many children have a birthday in that month? How many children have a birthday in that month? So what I'd like my friends to do real quick, if the camera stops blurring, is tell me how many of my friends have birthdays in that month. Let's see, we've got Joey and we've got Mateo. We've got 1, 2. So the answer is what, everybody? 2. That is right. Boom. Numero dos. 2. All right. So go ahead and take a second and finish that up. All right, and make sure you keep this handy because we will need it again soon. I believe we're going to need it. Yeah, I think next week. So go ahead and hold on to it if you can just pull it out of the packet. Otherwise, I will make sure everybody gets one in their next packet. I'm going to move this out of here, though. If you need to take an extra second or two to copy the answers, please feel free to do so. Oh, and I forgot to mention at the top of this video, guys, if you need to pause the video at any time, please don't hesitate to do so, okay? I will not get offended. I will not cry. I might get a little teary-eyed, but it's okay because I understand sometimes people need a second to finish up what they're doing, okay? So if I'm moving too fast for you, please pause the video. All right, let's go ahead and look at number 2. One of these is my dog. Use the clues to find my dog. So we've got 1, 2, 3 dogs here, and we need to figure out which dog is my dog, okay? So let's take a look. He is not third. Cross out that dog. So third would be in the 3 spot. He would be 1, 2, 3. So which one would be in the 3rd spot? This is first, second, third. He's in the 3 spot. We cross that dog out. Sorry, Fido. Okay, next one. He is not on the left. Cross out that dog. Now, who knows their left from their right? Okay, little fun fact for you. If you're looking down at your paper right now, you put this hand here, you put this hand here. If you can see that your hand here is making an L, that'll tell you that that is your left hand. I could do the same thing with this hand, but that's a backwards L. That is not the left hand. This is the left hand, okay? So this is left, this is right. So if the dog is not on the left, we're going to cross the dog on the left out. And we're going to circle the dog that is left. Which dog is left? Is it the one that's left, right, or middle? He is in the middle, so we're going to circle that guy. Boom. Very good, my friends. Very good. Man, look at that. We're just cruising right through this. A couple minutes in, we're already doing 2 questions. All right. Number 3. It says continue the repeating pattern. So if you'll notice, our pattern up here is repeating. That means it is going circle, square, circle, square, circle. And it's going on and on. We've even got a square and a circle down here too. So we have to finish up what the pattern would be. Okay, so let's take a look and see what the natural next move would be in our pattern. So circle, square, circle, square, circle, square, circle, square. Okay, what comes after square? Circle. What comes after circle? Square. What comes after that? Circle. Next one? Square. Next one? Somebody said triangle. Oh no. Oh god. No, yeah. No, it's not triangle. It would be, let's see, square, circle, square, circle, square, circle. Next up, square. Then next up, circle. Boom, baby. All right. Now the next part you guys are going to do on your own. All right, because I don't have any of my markers with me right now. But it says you're going to color the circles red and color the squares green. Okay? So circles are red, squares are green. All right? That is going to be your job to do on your own after we are done with this video. Okay, let's look at number 4. Number 4. Write the digital time. Now, if you remember in our previous lesson where we were working on time, the digital time is where we write the time using digits. Okay? Digits are numbers. Now we know on the left side that is going to be our hour side, and our right side is the minute side. Now before we really begin, I would like everybody to go around and number their clock just like this. Because if you remember, each number only counts for the hour when you're using the little hand. But when you're using the big hand, we need to look past them and have them be basically a 5 representative. What I mean by that is the minute hand turns each big number into a number we can count by 5s with. Okay? Now it's not the hour hand. It's not that one. It is the minute hand. And the minute hand is this long hand. So if you'll notice, it's pointing past the 12. So we are making our extra numbers on the outside of the clock for the minute hand to point at. Okay, so please do that. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, boom, 0, 0. Okay. Go ahead and take a couple more seconds and finish that up. There's no rush. Before we really worry about these outside numbers, though, we're going to go ahead and look at our hour. Now, if you remember from the last clock, like I said, our hour hand is the short hand. It is the one that points directly at the big numbers. Okay? So where is our hour hand pointing at right now? What number? 5. So that means we're going to be in the 5 o'clock hour. So we're going to go ahead and put the 5 over here in the hour area. And now our minute hand is pointing at the 12. Or rather, it's pointing past the 12 at the 0, 0. So that's going to be our minute. Okay, 0, 0, meaning we have no minutes right now. Okay, but if this minute hand was pointing at the 1, well, we wouldn't write the 1, we would write 0, 5. If this long minute hand was pointing at the 2, we wouldn't write the 2, we would write the 10. Because this minute hand goes past the big numbers. We're looking for the small numbers. Okay? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and write 0, 0 though. Right there. The digital time is 5 o'clock. All right. Let's go ahead and look at number 5. Number 5 says circle the greater number. Now the greater number is just the bigger number. Okay? The greater number is going to be bigger than the other numbers that are around it. Now I know that's totally me just repeating what I just said, but let's look at it a different way. If you have your number chart in front of you, go ahead and pull that out. Okay? And I'm going to move this paper up a little bit. I hope you don't mind. Okay, we're going to look at our two numbers here. We've got 24 and 17. Let's find them on our number line. So here's 17 right here. Now this is a pretty big number. But if you'll notice, we have to find 24 next. That means we have to go further. We have to go past 17 and go all the way into the 20s now and find 24. Since we had to keep going on the number line, that means the number got bigger. So that means from 17 and 24, well, 24 is the bigger number because we had to keep going to find it. All right? So we're going to go ahead and circle that number. Okay. Now, while I've still got the number line out, or rather the number chart, I'm going to pass you guys off to number 6. Okay? Number 6 says fill in the missing numbers. Now I'm going to tell you right now, this graph right here only goes all the way up to number 30. What your job is going to be is looking at your graph here and finding out what numbers are missing, and you can copy them from your number chart here. Okay? I would like to see you do that on your own. Okay? Now, in case you're a little confused, I will tell you, I will show you real quick what I want on this top row. So you'll see that we've got the number 1 on our charts. But is the number 2 on both of our charts? No, it's only on this one. So we need to copy it over. 1, 2, 3. Well, what number is missing here? Well, it's the number 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What comes next? 6. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's next? It's number 8. See? That's what's missing. And what comes after 9? Well, it's the number 10. So you're going to write 10. Okay, see, this isn't so hard. And I bet a lot of my friends were able to do this without even having to use this chart right here. And that's great. So if you can do it without the chart, that is fantastic. If you need the chart, though, that is absolutely fine as well. All right, it's there to help you. That's why I put it in the packet. Before I move on, though, okay, I'm going to let you guys do this on your own time, but I'm going to tell you real quick. This was the A-side worksheet, which we always go over together. You'll know that it's the A-side because it says A right here. The B-side worksheet is on your own, and it looks just like this. It looks kind of like what we just did with some small changes. Okay? So, B-side is for you to work on your own. and it's your job to finish number 6 on A side. Okay? If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to get going, and I will see you in the next lesson. Good work today. I am super proud of you, and I just, can't wait till we're doing this all in class together, guys. I'll see you soon.